How bad do you want it? Ever since the Army and for multiple of these videos, I've always said about how I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm fired up and motivated, and how I think my morning routine is more important than my first meal of the day. My morning routine means absolutely everything to me. It's like a clockwork at science. But due to recent events, my schedule has to change. So I am freaking out. I'm hating it. I'm not happy. But how bad do I want it? How bad do I want to be better in life, to be more successful, to be able to exercise? I'm basically, due to certain circumstances, having to start instead of about 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to start around like 9 o'clock in the morning now. So it's a different problem, different situation, and different solutions. So instead of, I don't like to try to memorize and work on comedy and writing first thing in the morning, because I like to kind of be awake. I like to have my mind settled and rested and stuff. But guess what? I just got to do it because I want it so bad. I don't have time anymore to work on the stock market because between like 8 to 9-ish and stuff, I'm busy doing something else now. And, you know, I think if you really want something, you'll always find a way. And, when you're put in different situations and you're forced to think differently, beautiful things can come from that. And, I'm not having too much beauty coming to me right now in any of these situations, but I am starting to think a little bit differently. And that's the conclusion that I came to recently, which is, how bad do I really want it? How bad do I really want to do stand-up comedy professionally? How bad do I want to make a living, day trading on the stock market? You can study earlier, you can stay up later. You have different ways of making accomplishments and making these things. But right now, my morning schedule, until further notice, will not be changing. And I absolutely hate it, but I want it. I want my success. I want my relaxation, my freedom, my peace, more than I want to complain. So I'm going to change things around, start rehearsing at 5 o'clock in the morning, start working out at 6. I'm going to completely change around my schedule because I cannot be stopped. And I always believe in one of my favorite phrases, which is AMF, always moving forward. You always got to move forward, And I've had a hiatus lately as a as a result of my schedule changing. I'm had to unfortunately take some time away from the podcast and reassess a lot of different things because everything is completely different now. And I can't stop saying how much I truly hate it. But even more than my dislike of, not having things the way that I want them, the way that I'm so regimented, right, to have things be so strong first thing in the morning. All right. I'm not a late starter. I like starting hard and fast and early in the morning. So now I'm just going to have to move things around. And I know it'll work out for the best. And should there ever be a time when my schedule changes and I go back to my mornings, I'm going to be even better because I would have evolved through being able to be a strong starter. You ever watch like a boxer and they come out really strong and stuff like that? Well, if this was like a boxing match or a comedy show, consider this like new evolution in my timetable, right? As far as like my day goes, my middle act. All right. I'm a strong finisher. I'm a strong starter. But I'm just going to have to change things around. And I know when you force yourself to think differently and when you're unstoppable, right, you will find a way to win. And ultimately, I think that's what it's all about. I think the best way to be unstoppable is to always move forward and always find a way to win. So how bad do I want it? I want it more than I want to complain. So I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to change around my schedule. Stuff that I do at night, I'm going to do in the morning because I have time to do it before I start work later in the day, around like 9 a.m. now. And I'm just going to learn how to trade a different kind of stock, something that I can pay attention to after hours. There's after hours trading and stuff like that. And I'm going to make it happen because this is my life and it's important to me that I succeed. It's my duty, it's my obligation, it's my purpose. So, with that being mentioned, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. This has been Well Done. Check me out. Peace.